Hey, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. Today it's Monday the 8th of August. I've been going around South Wales for over a week. Heading home today. Last night I was in Newport. I just travelled up on the way home. It's between Abergavenny and Monmouth, and we're calling in at course number 130 this year. This is Rolls of Monmouth Golf Club. Lovely sunny morning. Nice friendly welcome in the pro shop. Oh, looking forward to this. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 130 of 2022. It's Rolls of Monmouth Golf Club on the tee, finishing off a wonderful week or so in Wales, where the people have been so friendly. The golf courses have been terrific. Huge enthusiast of golf in Wales. And again, no sheep were hurt in the making of this video. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! Right, here we are at the opener at Rolls of Monmouth, 376 yards. Looks as if it's going to dip down. Kind of blind tee shot, I think it's going straight. That's a look down to the first green. Always good to get a decent tee shot away, especially when there's people watching. Yeah, just down to the green there. Bunker on the right hand side. Second hole at Rolls of Monmouth, 336 yards. Straight again up over the crest. Can't see where I'm going yet. Up over the rise at the second. That's the view down to the green. Couple of big bunkers in front. Downhill. Third hole, par 4, 361 yards. And it's a dog leg to the left this time. Doesn't really suit me. Oh, mind you, no dog leg suits me whether it's left or the right. And the dog leg opens out at the third. So dog leg's left, that's the view down to the green. Quite a wide green, bunkers either side. Fourth hole at the Rolls of Monmouth. First in the par 3s, 156 yards. I can't see any bunkers, a couple of humps either side. Oh, there's a bunker just slightly before on the left. Say humps either side, hit it straight, hope for the best. Let's a look at the green at the fourth. That's a bigger bunker than it looks from the tee. It's quite a narrow entrance in. I took a bounce to the right just before the bunker, just off the right of the green there. Yeah, it's quite a tough shot actually when you're looking back in it. Let's a look down the fifth hole, 467 yards, par 5. I think it's a slight dent to the right, so it's between the big bushy tree in the left, that one on the right, a narrow wee shoot there. Absolutely gorgeous morning here. The greens are super fast, probably fastest I've played on this year. So I 3-putted the first 2 holes, but a couple of pars in the next 2 holes have set me right. All's good in the wood. I should have said all's good in the hood really. That's a view into lovely green at the fifth. Par 5, a couple of big bunkers. I'm not a great fan of really big bunkers, prefer smaller ones and more of them. You have to rake for ages if you go in one of them, but I've played 2 so far, but there's such a roll on because the fairways are really dry. I'm just short of the green down, but I'm down in the gully there, so I'll see if we'll get any sort of lie. It's the 6th hole at the Rolls of Monmouth. That looks a tough one. 407 yards. Narrow drive through the trees, and then it's a steep rise up to the green there. Stroke index 2, so yeah, it confirms it. Just looking down at the green at the 6th. Fairway sloping from left to right. Very roller coaster. Unless you've got a huge drive on you and you can come up over the top of a hill, the hole's going to be very, very tough indeed. Oh, impossible for me to reach it in 2. This is the 7th at Rolls of Monmouth, 510 yards, par 5. It's got a dog leg way down the hill between the trees there, just over the mound on the right hand side. And there's some water down just in front of the green, whether it's a stream or a river, a ditch. There's a pond on the left down near there, so I'll have another look. So we pan across the countryside. Not quite sure what that is still in Wales. looking towards the Brecon Beacons, I think. That's a look down towards the green at the 7th. That's a terrific hole. So yeah, there's that pond down to the left there. You can see it a bit clearer. So anything to the left is wet. Got to go around this tree, and then the fairway sloping right to left as well. So difficult second shot coming up. And this is a closer look down at the 7th green, bunker on the right hand side. There's a big bit of water on the left. Oh yeah, I can see the wee ditch now that runs in front, just coming off the pond. My second ball's just in front of that mound there. I've hit two absolute beauties for me. See if we can do a third. Well, I left my third shot short, right into this wee river, a stream coming away from the pond. So it's that hot today, it's been shoes and socks off, and I nearly fell in when I slipped in the mud. We're just waiting for the mud to clear so I can see where the ball is now after trying to get it back. Sometimes you take leave of your senses. John Van de Velde, eat your heart out. Well, after all that adventure, getting the ball out eventually, it turns out it's not my ball. And then I look up, there's my ball in the bunker. I've actually cleared the water. Dearie me, what a clown. That's the 8th hole. Lovely little hole, 163 yards, par 3. Roll off to the left with the bunker there. Trees up to the right. I'm pleased to say my shots are drying out nicely in the sunshine. Well, here's another beautiful hole. It's the 9th hole. 308 yards. Tight drive with the trees. Down the hill. We're a very sloping fairway, left to right. And then the old stream is there at the bottom, wee bridge across. Oh, it's a dangerous drive. We'll give Benedict the stunt golf ball a wee out in here, I think. Oh, that was a super drive from Benedict the stunt golf ball. Way over the ditch. A couple of bunkers now. Quite a short approach to the green with a clubhouse sitting in the background there. See, it's very much reminiscent of a stately home in the grounds here. I've only been in the pro shop, so I don't know what the rest of it's like. The pro shop's just to the right hand side of the building there. Oh, you can't see much from the 10th tee at the Rolls of Monmouth. 340 yards, par 4. I think it's going to dog leg up to the left, and it looks as if it's going to be all uphill. The view of the green at the 10th, yeah, it continues to rise up. Bunker to the right, roll off to the left. 11th at the Rolls of Monmouth, 304 yards. All the way downhill, green's on the right hand side there. There's a red flag just below that tree in the right hand side. It's all the way down. Looks across the Welsh countryside there. Just walking down the 11th. Down the fairway, have a look back up there. That's the 10th over there with the clubhouse and the house in the background. Hole down to the right. Lovely day, lovely views. And this is the green at the 11th. Fairway's extraordinary, it rolls all over the place, it's all humpy bumpy. I get a bad bounce, stuck me in behind a tree. And I've hit it away out to the side, it's come away down here, rolling down to just off the green. Yeah, it's an incredible hole. It's the 12th hole, par 5, 509 yards. Starts off, I think it's going to dog leg to the right initially, and then in between the trees now it's coming back again to the left. A big hump to go over at the start, so you can uphill to start off with. In fact, I think it's going to be uphill all the way, but not as steep further up. And finally, the green at the 12th hole's into view. Still going uphill, a couple of bunkers either side again. So it's par 5, it's all uphill, tough climbing, hot weather today. 13th hole at Rolls of Monmouth, par 3, 170 yards, absolute cracker. Down the hill, big bunker on the right hand side, trees to the left, and that big pond there. So you pull your left to right, you're in the trees. If you push it out to the right, you're in the water. Or the bunker at the very least. See if we can hit this one straight, so it's going to be a job for the stunt golf ball again. Benedict's coming out for a go at this one. I'm rather chuffed by that shot. It's a big bunker at the right hand side of the green. Pond away out to the right. Missed the bunker. A wee chip over the bunker, so when you look round there could be a beach there. 14th hole, 349 yards, par 4. It's going to dogleg to the left, but it's straight up the hill at first. As you come up the hill at 14th, and you come over the rise, and there's the further climb. Oh, green tucked away up in the corner there. Big mound sitting in front of the green, a roll off to the right with the bunker. Another tough shot. 15th hole, 407 yards, par 4, stroke index 1. Straight down, and then it's a very sharp dog leg to the left. I think it might rise up the hill again. Oh, I've hit a nice drive at the dog leg 15th. It's left me a view of the pin. When it opens out, as I said, it goes sharply to the left, down into a dip, and then rises up. So I'm slightly over the trees, we'll give it a crack. That's a look down at 16th. That's another tough hole, 365 yards, par 4. I get a ditch running across down the bottom, and it's going to slight dogleg up the hill to the right. So say it's down and up again, and I think the green's tucked away to the right. If I think down there, just at the tree right hand side. 17th, par 5, 544 yards. In a dip up over the crest, and it should be downhill after that. Come up over the top at the 17th. The par 5, 544 yards, and this is a look down to the green. Another huge big bunker. I'm not a fan of these big ones though. And probably rolls away down to the side, so my ball's probably rolled down. Easier if you can keep it in the top half, but it's really tough to do that, and then you can roll it into the green without the bunker coming into play. Well, what a finishing hole here at the Rolls of Monmouth. 199 yards, par 3, into a breeze as well. How you get the pond and right down the right hand side and going across the front of the green. Tight in the rough on the left, there's a space just before the pond, before the wee ditch bit. And I can just say that Benedict, the stunt golf ball's refusing to come out for this. It's too dangerous, he's not having it. Not worth it, so we'll just have to play a normal ball here. Hope for the best, see what happens. Right, well I thought the 18th hole was ridiculously hard, and it is if you play off the 12th tee. So I've actually come down to the 18th tee, and it makes a bit of a difference now. I tried a couple of huge big drives, but I think one's in the water, one's in the bushes, so we'll discount them. Here we go now for a shot at the last. Just a closer look down at the 18th. Green there, bunker, pond, and a big house. Well, I went down to the proper 18th tee, so Benedict had to come out, and he's just cleared the ditch there, so he's just sitting off the green. Lovely shot, we'll take that. Right, just finished on 18 here at the Rolls of Monmouth. Absolutely super course. Course is in great condition. Greens are lightning fast, really are. Oh, well, it's a tough walk today. It's not a flat course, it's very undulating. Big sweeping parts of the countryside up and down. So there's not many flat holes at all, and most of the holes are even a slight climb in it. But yeah, not a bad hole on the course, really good from start to finish. Standout holes for me on the front 9, 5, 7 and 9. 5th the par 5, beauty. 7th is all downhill with a pond, cracking hole, and then the 9th. That's another super hole back towards the clubhouse. On the back 9, the 11th's a super little downhill short one with all the humpy bumpy bits, so the ball can roll anywhere. The 13th's a cracking par 3, really tough, downhill with a pond at the side. And all the 18th, can't forget that one. When I play it from the proper tee, it looks feasible. Not for if I play it from the 12th tee, it looks nigh on impossible. But yeah, no, great fun today. It's a really tough walk in the heat, so I'm glad I'm not playing two courses. So that's all from me today. Driving back to Lytham St Anne's today. I've had a fantastic week in Wales. Very big thanks to all the Welsh folk, all the people I've met. It's just been terrific. Don't know where I'm going to be playing next. We'll soon see for the next episode. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, I nearly went away without giving it a mark there, didn't I? It's going to be 9.25. Super course.